Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Baxter from Casino Guitars. We're gonna do the reveal of the fake versus the real Gibson. May the real Slim Shady please present itself. Ding! It's a Gibson Les Paul. Jonathan, come on up. Okay. This is Jonathan, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we are.
But so I don't have the other one with me. This is the real Gibson that we just did last week. This is a R9 from Wildwood. So it's a Wildwood spec R9 from the Gibson Custom Shop. This guitar new goes for $72.99. This is a fantastic instrument. It was super fun to play. The other guitar, the Fake Gibson, which a lot of you guys got it right, a lot of you guys got it wrong.
It's pretty split.
It was pretty split. It was very passionate though. It was like number one is definitely fake. Number two is definitely fake.
Right.
They're both awesomely fun to play. But number two, drum roll, it was not a Gibson. It was a close to $10,000 plus Gillier. So we had a very nice guitar in here. So it was, and I will have to say this, frustratingly so. I had my whole narrative prepared before I played it. It sparked joy to play. I will say that. I will give it that. It was not a bad instrument in any respect. Okay, let's talk about if this is, well, if the Gillier, is that a copy or is it a fraudulent guitar or is it just a great guitar? Oh, I'm setting Jonathan up. He's giving me the eye. Because he knows it sparked joy.
You're getting me in trouble. You're giving me some hate. Here's the thing about it, right?
What do you think?
If it was a Gibson, if it was a $200 or a $300 or whatever Gibson, people would hate it. You'd be like, oh, it's, killing their intellectual property, blah, blah. But just because this one's $10,000, is that different? Isn't it still sort of a fraudulent? It still says Les Paul on the headstock. And Gillier looks like Gibson. Like when I looked at it, I was like, that's a really nice Gibson.
It did take me a minute. I thought my eyes were just blurring out. I was like, wow, that's a pretty lemon burst
Right.
Gibson. Wait a minute.
There's
Lots more letters.
It's weird.
Yeah, that is tricky because it was a really good guitar. But this is a really good guitar too.
It is.
And Gibson makes really good guitars. Like it's hard to say no to an R9.
Yes.
Or I like R4s as well. Like I have a thing for an R7. That R7, like a Tom Murphy. But I don't like to think it's stealing. But at the core of it, if it looks and smells and breathes and is pretty much a Les Paul, it probably is stealing. I think Gibson shut him down, didn't they?
I think so.
They went hard on him. Or just like, hey, send him a letter. And he was like, ah! That's as hard as they went. He freaked out. I was like, I'll stop.
Well, yeah, now he's making like a different shape, and it's it's a different thing. But
it's tough. Yeah, I'm sort of because it was a really good guitar. It is a really good guitar, but it's
that weird when it becomes boutique. Does that mean it's like fair game? And honestly. Like I play that Nash all the time, so I guess I can't really say.
And I feel the same about Nashes in a weird way because I am
know.
such a Strat guy and a Telly guy. I'm more of a Strat guy, but that's like a complete Fender ripoff.
Oh, absolutely,
100%.
He even says it makes great guitars, but he's like, these are my takes on vintage and Fender instruments.
Which is really weird. It's weird that you think that we do that as a society and as creators of things.
Yeah,
it's like I'm just going to take what you did and do it just like you do it, but charge more. Which is weird, I guess, yeah, because we were talking with Derek the other day. He was like, well, it makes sense when you do exactly what they're doing, but then you charge less in a strange way because you're trying to get that copy of what this is, because this is almost $8,000 if you're paying tax and shipping, especially if it's going to the UK. You're at 8K. UK at 8K, that's funny. But when you're wanting to get that look and the feel, that's why I was like, I would say get an Epiphone. Because I think an Epiphone is awesome. The Beatles played them, for goodness sake. A lot of cool artists do. But that's your sort of entry into Les Paul.
Right.
Then eventually you get the Les Paul Studio. Then you get the Les Paul Standard or Traditional. Then when you're ready, I'm stealing Fender's line, you get the custom shop world. And once you have a custom shop, it sort of ruins you.
It kind of does a little bit.
It makes your brain
People talk about it that it's not, but it does ruin you a little bit.
It makes my brain all mushy just thinking about it. I don't know. I'm still conflicted on it because that's a really bad to the bone guitar. But it's definitely you're
still kind of a little bit of a ripoff.
Jerk. Well, let us know what you guys think. Let us know what you think of that, because dang, I'm curious. Yeah, I would like to know. Just send us all your stuff. What is Is it okay for there to be a $200 Gibson, or is it not okay? Is it okay for there to be a $14,000 Gibson, or is it not okay? And would you buy one, or do you want it to say Gibson, or does that matter? Does it not matter? And some people are gonna say just buy a PRS. I'm like, well, that's your point too, but I'd say it's not the same guitar.
Not the same guitar to me either. Yeah.
I was playing a PRS last night, and it was awesomely fun.
Yes.
Totally different vehicle than the Gibson though. And I got a Gibson. It was super fun too, but it was like I was working an old Chevy again.
Not the
versus
PRS.
my Bugatti.
Right. Yeah.
I am a Gibson fanboy, and I'm a Fender fanboy.
Yeah.
And I'm slowly becoming a PRS fanboy in small ways and just certain ones. It's like a minor DD.
Right.
PRS, but
That's fair.
But so I do love for my guitar to say Gibson. That the Gill Your Own thing was the only thing that really bothered me. But man, that lemon burst, oh my god.
It was sweet.
We had to give it back. He wouldn't let us hold on to it for much longer because he plays it every night and sleeps with it every night too.
Fair enough.
It was a great guitar. It's a great guitar. Fantastic. Smaller neck, more like a real 59 in some ways. Some of the 59s we play are just monstrosities for like just people want large necks in their models, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Like you've played a real one, and they're not most of them aren't magnificently gigantic.
Right.
It's
true.
moderate.
Yeah.
This is a pretty chunky neck. This would be on the chunkier side of a real 59. They were spectacular guitars. Super fun to play. This one has that sort of darker, woodier, meatier tone, and they're similar weights. This one's a little bit heavier. The other one has a little snappier, reminded me more of an R7.
Right.
Had that sort of pop, which would have been a better direct comparison, but the looks wouldn't have been as tricky.
Right.
So what do you guys think? Were you right? Were you wrong? Let us know. I think they were both fantastic and fun to play. I hope I get to do another one like that again. We have lots of other ones lined up to do. So thanks, Jonathan, for handing me the guitar.
I felt like an instrumental part of this video.
I don't know if you were here for like the actual playing part of it.
I was not.
You didn't get to see me play. It was really fun.
I only saw the
It
video.
was really loud too. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to y'all later. Enjoy.